opinion, Buhari does not owe Tinubu any favor because he has done enough appreciation. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Buhari knows better than everybody else what Tinubu did for him. It is a very recognition of Tinubu's formidable greatness that is causing some politicians to try to undermine him. Is this true? Well, like I said earlier before, sincerely, there's nothing that's getting into a position with what we call merit. There is nothing like that. And of course, yes, there are people who can act as mentees. Only that if you are a mentor to someone and that person messes up, what do you then do? Imagine that they contact you. Let's say, for instance, you are someone who is supposed to be, let's say, mechanic, and somebody fronts you as a mechanic to someone, and somebody comes with a bad review. Like every person seems to come back with a bad review. Are you still going to associate yourself with such a person? And you have reached out to this person, maybe silently, and you have called the person what is actually going on. Well, I don't even think what I'm saying relates. But in essence, what I'm trying to say is merit pays. You see, merits. Oh, merit pays. You don't have to worry about what will people say, or if I don't answer this person now, if I don't do what this person wants, there's going to be issues tomorrow. Why? You got into that position based on merit. And what does it say? You have to give it your best shot. People are counting on you. And you're not counting on them. How am I going to put it? Nobody is counting on you to do their bidding. You will be walking around with your shoulders held high. Why? Because it is actually a position you merited. Unlike a position where you get into by crook and by hook. The person might come any day and, the person might just, look, you have to do this for me. And there is absolutely nothing you can do to say no. Let's find out more. Now the news in detail. Although Buhari embodies a northern interest that does not brook equal partnership, he still respects Tinubu because he knows that Tinubu is the only political leader with sufficient substance to create a following that may affect the paradigm shift any political interest fear deeply. 2022 is pregnant. When Herod tried to terminate Jesus the kid, something happened. That thing that happened then is about to happen again. However, what many people do not understand is that Tinubu and the ACN had also contested the presidential election since 1999. They never came second. That is a sign that without Buhari, APC would have failed in 2015 and gone back to their different parties. Buhari made APC a national platform. APC needed to beat an incumbent. At the time, and tide was strongly against corruption, and Nigerians saw only Buhari as the savior. Tinubu did not make the PMB president. Tinubu simply saw the handwriting and took a safe bet. Yes, he could have gone with GEJ, but in 2014, GEJ was already a man living on borrowed time. There was a public movement against his stay. Meanwhile, Tinubu got all his requests from Buhari. He single-handedly nominated the VP, 5 high-rated ministers, and others. At this point, the question should never be about Tinubu or Buhari. It should be what is best for Nigerians. In 2015, the question was never about Tinubu or Buhari. It's about what would be best for Nigeria, given what was going on. Following the reality of politics in Nigeria, one can boldly say Buhari does not owe Tinubu any favor. And if it's appreciation, he has done plenty of that. Permit me to say this is not our problem now. Whether you are owing someone or not, like I said before, it gives so much joy when you are doing things and you know that you merited all these things. Somebody coming and telling you, because I did this thing for you, that thing, like, for instance, what if somebody fronts an idea that will harm someone? Like in the long run of idea, or that idea, it is going to hurt, like it is going to the policy. Maybe, for instance, it's not even something very, very serious, but those policies are going to affect people negatively. And Because this person helps you when you are stuck with it. Like you can't say no to me. You know, I made you who you are. All this kind of talk. And you just become this kind of throw away your conscience because of that. But if you're someone that came in through the right source, came into the door, somebody comes and tells you tell the person that no, this thing is not right. No, it is not right. You make the person say reasons with you. And you prove your point. You do prove your point. I think, yes, the writer, I agree with him on the ground that what we can say, what we should be discussing now is what is best for this country. At this point in time, let us no longer be gullible. Let us no longer be gullible. Let us say at the end of the day, who will the baton, or will I say whatever, fall on? Who will handle Nigeria and Nigerians will have a progressive state of things? Because as it stands now, everything is going downward. Everything. So who will Nigeria pick? Those that are screaming Tinubu, they should understand that Tinubu is an old man. I'm so sorry to say this, but I have to say it. Tinubu is not strong enough. That office of a presidency do not need somebody who is fragile. You do not need somebody who will not be able to stand up, run, stand up, do things, because that office is filled with a lot of ups and downs and downs and ups. That is just it. So putting somebody in that office now that is not strong enough to handle that office, that means we're already shooting ourselves in the legs again. That is so. Do you know what this regime has suffered in the hands of the sitting president? Do you know? He's always going on trips, medical trips. Let me go and check my body, all this body medical checkup. He's always going. And meanwhile, some things will happen and we miss his knowing. There is every possibility that things happen and sometimes he's not aware. Because why? He is not around. That is just it. He is not around. So, we do not want to go through that phase again. We say it is better that we get somebody who is competent, somebody who is young, somebody who has the interest of Nigerians at large at heart, somebody who is ready to do what he is supposed to do, when he's supposed to do, who is ready to make sure Nigeria comes out from its shambles and grows into something beautiful. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for sending in to listen. And shall I come your way next time? Enjoy the rest of the day.